The girl with moon-white skin. Lerato was born with skin pale as dawnlight and eyes the color of clear water. In her small town, children called her Moon Daughter, some with love, some with confusion, some with questions they didn't know how to ask kindly. She grew up learning to move through life softly, like she didn't want to disturb anything. Yet even in her quietness, she shined. One late afternoon, when the sky was the warm color of dying sunlight, a woman arrived in town. She wore dark shades, carried a smile too sharp to be friendly, and asked questions no one ever paid enough attention to. Her name was Magago Noma, a woman who whispered of powers and old beliefs twisted into something dangerous. To her, Lerato was not a child with dreams, she was a key. A symbol, something to take. One evening, while Lerato was walking home from school, Magago Noma approached her with gentle words and a promise of gifts. The world went blurry after that, a sweet scent, a strong grip, then a dark room that smelled like old smoke and strange herbs. Lerato woke tied by her wrists, fear beating in her chest like thunder. The woman spoke softly, too calmly for what she intended to do. "You carry light," she said, "and light can be power." Lerato didn't understand all the words, but she understood danger. She understood she had to run. That night, while Magago Noma prepared her ritual tools, Lerato worked quietly at the ropes until they loosened. When the woman turned her back, Lerato gathered every ounce of courage in her trembling body and ran. She burst through the old wooden door and into the cold night air, bare feet slapping the ground, lungs burning, heart leading. She didn't stop to look back. Dash dash dash. The town was quiet, streets empty except for one figure half hidden under a torn blanket near an abandoned bus stop. He was a homeless man many avoided, a man with clothes patched too many times and eyes that had seen too much. Lerato hesitated, fear made every shadow suspicious. But something in the man's face looked kind. Tired, but kind. "You look like you need help," he said softly when he saw her shaking. She nodded, unable to speak. The man, who later introduced himself as Tabo, took off his blanket and wrapped it around her shoulders. It was old, but warm, and Lerato felt safe for the first time since she was taken. Tabo didn't ask many questions. He just listened as she whispered what happened, eyes wide with disbelief and anger. "You're not going back there," he said firmly. "Not while I still breathe." He led Lerato to the police station the moment dawn touched the sky. His steps were slow, but determined, watching behind them to make sure no shadow followed.